beginning with Russia.
So the current world and Olympic champions, they didn't swim in this event 2 years ago, but looking here to take the European crown as well, and an incredible start there. Dodgers looking at the execution, the artistic and the difficulty. 4 minutes to really impress. Look how close they swim together. Look to see if you can see synchronization errors at all. They're normally absolutely fantastic and so quick to transition from one formation to another. Look at that flexibility. Absolutely brilliant. Such long legs. Routine is the dance of the shamans. Look at that, brilliant. And so quickly in and out of it. Something always happening. You can really see why they are dominant in this sport. Look at this on the head of another swimmer. Wow. This really is synchronized swimming at its absolute best. Putting so much difficulty into the performance. And so creative as well, absolutely beautiful. Sport is transitioning to the name of artistic swimming, and you can certainly see just how artistic these swimmers are. So much spatial awareness, swimming so close together, they don't hit each other. And still moving even when they're upside down in the vertical position. Brilliant interpretation. Love this setup. Very, very quick recovery time. Underneath, up at the surface, back under again. Every single one of these is technically brilliant. Wow, great change of formation, upside down. Well, a totally world-class performance there from the Russian team.
And you can hear what the crowd think of it in Glasgow as well. For some, it's like going to the Bolshoi Valley. You're watching the best, you're listening to the best, and this was definitely the best.
Yeah, I mean, when you speak to some of the other swimmers from the other countries, they all say they aspire to swim like Russia swim. They are just absolutely incredible, and they've dominated the sport since about 2000. But this is the one crown they didn't have. They have won it in the past, but they didn't swim in this event 2 years ago. So they've come here totally thinking of gold, and they were certainly the favourites. I love the fact you can see the setup underneath the water and then see what's happening here. I mean, look at this, for balance, core strength, so much poise. And the way they use their legs here, I mean, we just take it for granted that you can just change formation quickly, but that is so hard to do.
Speed and flexibility, and there's a very clever transition in the midst of that routine. Have you ever seen a maximum?
I have seen maximum 10, yes, yeah, but not maximum 100.
No.
But if you're inspired by what you're seeing here today and want to take up the sport of synchronized swimming, I would thoroughly recommend it. You don't start at this level, obviously. You start and it's very, very easy. But contact your local federation, look online, find your local club. You will make friends for life, and it's a sport where you stay incredibly fit. It's so good for you.
And did you spot the twins, Anastasia and Daria Bayandina?
So a score of 97.03 for Russia. That's quite a bit higher, actually, than their prelim score of 95.5. And that absolutely puts them in first place.
That's going to take some beating. That's exactly what we expected, and the Russians always seem to live up to expectation.